triad right there. Okay. Ow. Oh, my ankle. Ow. Oh, ow, my ankle. Oh, I hit that so hard on my keyboard case. All right, guys, just got up to the church where I have my studio right now for the time being. Today, I'm going to be working on a soundtrack for the social media influencer SunshineNate. He's an astronomer. He photographs astronomical events, the moon, stars, all that stuff. It's really, really cool. So I'm composing the main theme for his YouTube channel and some music that he can use in his videos on Instagram. Let's get to work. Obviously, we can't work on music without a $9 Discovery Lux Craving box. Now I'm fueled and ready to go. So currently, this is what my setup looks like. Hello. I've got my double monitor system. I've got my Nord. I've got a cello over here. There's another cello. Violin, trumpets, another keyboard, whole nother keyboard, whole nother keyboard. My synthesizer unit, like there's so much stuff I don't have set up right now. Now I will say I do already have a lot composed for this project. Actually, I have a lot. The main theme, everything. This is kind of what the main theme sounds like piano-wise. I'll single out the piano. We have some strings start swelling in. Today, my goal is to bring some synths in here, turn it a little less orchestral and a little more soundtrack. So I'm gonna bring some synths. It's gonna be cool, so stay tuned. Ow! Oh, my ankle. Ow. I hit that so hard on my keyboard case. Anyway, so I'm gonna drag this up here. Boom, boom! Okay, so let's take a look at a few things. This is all of the tracks I'm currently using for this. I'll minimize it a little bit. We've got stuff like piano, octaves, the timpani, bass, cello, violin, lead, flute. Now let's figure out what kind of sounds I'm gonna use for the electronic stuff. I'm gonna open Analog Lab 5 and see what kind of synths we can work with there. So I think to add to kind of the spacey theme of the astronomy, I'm going to add the synth. It goes like this. I don't know if you can see this right here. I'm pitch bending. Like that triad right there. Strings fade in. So I think it needs some sort of little arpeggiator, spacey feeling. This is kind of what I found. And when I play the soundtrack behind it. Ooh, I like that. See how it sounds when the strings come in. That's really cool. Oh man, that's really cool. I'm gonna record that. Oh man, this is all sitting very, very nicely together. The synths, the strings, the staccato strings. I thought we need another arpeggiator that's a little bit more rhythmic, goes with the staccato strings. I like this one. This one's called Midnight Bells, which is fitting because he photographs the moon. Turn that brightness down. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Make it a little bit more plucky. I converted all of the MIDI, bounced them into audio. I'm actually going to put them into a bus because I'm gonna do a general EQ. They're too bassy, and so I'm just going to take this and I'm gonna roll off some bass off these so the higher parts can really shine from these synths. Listen to the synths by themselves. serious difference there. So this is kind of how I composed the theme. It's in the key of B. And I did this. Gonna switch it up a little bit. Going down. So I'm adding some piano parts. Slow part right here. Octaves. Oh, I love that. Like this little piano part. So here I have all my effects. I've been doing some mixing for the past hour or two. I put a little bit of a mastering chain on here. This is kind of what I do with my mastering chain. I have a preamp right here, love that thing. I have my EQ, this compressor slash limiter. I actually really recommend. I like it a lot. You can boost a lot of audio and compress it without it sounding too compressed. I have my monitoring. This is the Uline loudness meter 2. Don't usually like to go above -9 integrated LUFS. And so let's take a quick listen and see what we're at right now. Down here. I like this low part right here. Ooh. We're sitting good at -7 decibels. This is fairly common for me for the beginning of soundtracks. -5. No clipping. 1 decibel under, which is what I run my stuff. Don't judge me. And then 11.5 average integrated LUFS. I mean, that's pretty comparable to the industry standard. That's probably pop music level loudness. Soundtrack stuff is a little quieter. I just don't like it whenever I'm listening to something and then my music comes in and it's a lot quieter. I use a lot of compression, a lot of limiting, but I mix well enough the dynamics don't get lost. For the most part, as long as it sounds good and it's at a good loudness and you're not clipping, I usually am fine with it. A lot of producers might disagree with me, but also there's a huge difference between a lot of other modern styles of production and soundtrack production. There are so many different parts that are going on that are blending together. There isn't as much dynamic change with orchestral stuff. So I just rendered that mix and sent it to Nate. Haven't heard back yet. He's listening right now. He hasn't heard the electronic stuff I added today, the new piano parts, the mixing and mastering type stuff I did today. I'm shutting the studio down. I'm done for the day. It is currently 5:11 p.m. I've got karate at 6. I teach karate. I'm a sensei. This might be my last studio session in here. By the time you see this, the song will be posted and ready to go. So that's it for today. Great studio session.